Hello, I'm Jordan, and in this video I'm going to demonstrate how you can make a really simple script to generate an environment file for your project that contains all of your application secrets, passwords, keys, whatever it is that you don't want to live in your project repository. We're going to do this by storing the items in a 1Password vault for your project, and then leveraging the 1Password CLI and a really simple template to generate the environment file for you. Before we begin, you will have to make sure you have the 1Password CLI installed on your machine. So go to Google and search for 1Password Developer CLI installation, and you'll find this web page here. And this will give you all the instructions that you need based on your platform type or your operating system type. I'm on a Mac, so I just ran brew install 1Password CLI, but follow the instructions for your environment. So let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to do everything from scratch here. So over here in the terminal, we're going to make a new folder for this example called OP 1Password env gen. We're going to go in there. And within this directory, I'm going to create a scripts directory. That's where I'm going to put our script. So let's open up Visual Studio Code. Next, I'm going to open up 1Password and show you how you can add your secrets to a vault. So we're going to hit this button here to create a new vault, and we'll call it OP env gen project. All right. So here's our new vault, and as you can see, it's an empty vault. So we'll hit the new item. So for this demo, I'm going to create some credentials for a fake web service. We'll call it Cool SaaS. So I'm going to create a new login here called Cool SaaS. Cool SaaS. And down here on the new item form, I'm going to add a new password. And we'll say that Cool SaaS has an API key, and we're just going to generate a random key to use for this one, random string. We'll save that. Oops, and then I'm going to edit it. So we have our API key, and let's also add an API secret as well. So we'll create another password here. I'm going to name this one API secret, and then we'll make up a random string. So of course, in a real life example, you would put your actual API key and secrets here, but I'm just generating dummy strings for now. So one thing I want to point out is that in 1Password, there's this drop-down arrow next to every item, and there's an option on the menu that says copy secret reference. This is going to be a secret or a special string that includes the reference to that variable, or that item, so that the 1Password CLI can find it. So we'll leave that there for now, and I will just keep it in the background, and then we'll show you how to use it. So inside of our scripts folder, I'm going to make a new file called .env.tpl. And this will be our template file. So in here, let's just say that my application needs to get the API key and the secret for our Cool SaaS platform. So let's go ahead and add Cool SaaS key equals Cool SaaS secret equals. Okay. Next, let's go over to 1Password again and grab that reference that I mentioned. So for the API key, we'll copy it. I'm just going to paste it right here. And you can see it has some special syntax, op:// and this string, which is kind of the project name, the the login, and then the value. And then we'll go back over to here and do the same thing for the API secret. Okay, and you can see that one, first one is the API key, the second one is the API secret. And then we'll go ahead and save the file. Next, I want to make a bash script that will run this. So we'll touch scripts gen env.sh, and let's go ahead and do the chmod -x scripts gen env so that we can make this file executable. And then we'll go into our script and add the shebang. And then let's start by just adding a little line here to echo generating env file. And then afterwards, file generation complete. Yay. Okay, this is a very simple script I mentioned. Just a single line of code here. So the command to inject the variables from 1Password into the template is op inject. Now that's going to take the input file, which is the template. So -i, we're going to say scripts and .env.tpl is our template. And then it also is going to take an output file, and we'll just say .env. And that's it. All right, so now let's go ahead and run our script and see if it works. So over here, we're going to say /scripts/gen-env.sh. And we can see it output generating new file there. So we know it's working. And you can see that my machine brought up the 1Password access requested dialog. And this is great because now it's going to use my biometrics or whatever sort of authentication mechanism you have set up that's protecting your passwords to give the application access to your passwords. So I'm just going to touch my finger on my fingerprint scanner here, and that's it. It's finished generating, and we can look over at the .env file, and there you go. We have a environment file with our cool SAS key and our cool SAS secret with the values that came straight from 1Password. And we can even open up 1Password and hit reveal on these to verify that there's our key, W-7 blah blah blah, and our secret GT and blah blah blah. That's all for now. See ya.